All right, we back with another one. This story comes out of San Mateo, California, and it's about a doctor intentionally driving his family off the Pacific Highway cliff. And everyone survived. And I think I did the story almost a year ago. I'm not sure if the upload is still on my channel. I'll check. If I do still have it, I'll put the original video, a link to it, in the description. This doctor is not going to face charges based on his mental condition. Let's get into the story. California doctor who initially drove Tesla off cliff will not face trial. Dharmesh Patel, 42, was charged with 3 counts of attempted murder in January 2023 after authorities said he deliberately drove his Tesla off a cliff with his wife and children inside the car. This story is from USA Today. Kyle Wynn, a California doctor accused of intentionally driving himself and his family off a cliff along the Pacific Highway coast last year, will not stand trial. It has been granted a mental health diversion. Dharmesh Patel, 42, was charged with 3 counts of attempted murder in January 2023 after authorities said he deliberately drove his Tesla off a San Mateo County cliff with his wife and children, who were 4 and 7 years old at the time, inside the car. Patel pleaded not guilty to the charges and will now avoid jail time after a judge granted him a mental health diversion last week. San Mateo County Superior Court Judge Susan Jakubowski concluded Thursday that Patel's depression disorder made him eligible for a mental health diversion. Judge Jakubowski made a lengthy statement concluding the defendant was suitable for mental health diversion. She stated that after review of all the evidence, she had concluded the proper diagnosis for the defendant's mental illness was major depressive disorder, which is a qualifying mental disorder under the statute, the district attorney's office said in a statement. The mental health diversion program was requested by Patel's attorney, who urged Patel should be placed in a 2-year mental health outpatient treatment program instead of standing trial. Not everyone who commits a crime is a criminal, Patel's attorney, Joshua Bentley, said in court at the time. Patel's doctors, who diagnosed him with schizoaffective disorder and major depression disorder, suggested he be held in county jail for several weeks as a bridging period before he is released. A hearing regarding the mental health diversion is scheduled for July 1st. Once he is released, the district attorney's office said Patel will be required to stay at his parents' residence in Belmont, California, and will only be permitted to leave the residence for his treatment program or to report to court. Patel would also be required to wear a GPS monitor and surrender his driver's license and passport. Who was the guy that said justice was blind? Let's find that guy and tell him he'll lie. So this guy got off on a crazy excuse. Everybody can't do that. I guess because he a doctor and his status, he exempt from trial. I definitely think he should be off the street. He a danger to the public. Now, what if he hurt somebody while he's out running around with his GPS ankle monitor on? You know, some people can get away with things like that. If he's willing to hurt his 2 daughters and his wife, what do you think that he'd do to a person that he doesn't know? Is the wife still married to him, or did she file for divorce? Just a question I like to ask. I can't see her going back to be with this guy after he did what he did. And you got 2 children. If you do, you're insane. I'll tell you what, the one thing about this story, that Tesla must be really durable to withstand falling off a cliff and the occupants inside still alive. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you on the next one.